it's you. Welcome. Come on in.
It's good to see you. We have a new soap today from Night Watch, a gift from Sean Smaldridge.
It's a beautiful morning with the Barbershop Duet.
Hi, I'm Marcus Klinger with Klinger Vocal Studio.
And I'm Sarah Vincent with Sarah Vincent Virtual Pilates.
But on Wednesdays and Saturdays,
we are the Barbershop Duet.
And welcome to the Barbershop. Your chair's
coming.
always open. We're so glad to see you. And if you are here during one of our live premieres, turn on the live chat and say hi, introduce yourself, and throw a like and subscribe on there too if you haven't already. We'd appreciate it. And what's our mention today?
So this is one that I found during all of the holiday fun. I didn't even know that they had these at the Razor Company, but it's their own pre-shave puck.
Yeah, so y'all tell us about your pre-shave adventures. What do you use? What do you like?
Do you use something? Do you not? This one we went with unscented, just because some of our soaps have fun scents, and I didn't want them to be competing for anything, but they have tons of cool colors and flavors that they have, not flavors. They do have them in scented one options, so there's a few if you wanted to pick them that way, but we just went with the unscented.
Remember what the scents are?
Actually, I think, I know there's a purple one, and there's a peach one.
Boost your lather a little bit, be a little cushion maybe.
Part of the
between you and
ritual. Some people really do like having that at the beginning.
Let us know your thoughts on the pre-shave, and let us know if you've used this one. And our soap today is from our buddy Sean Smaldridge.
That's our first one from him. He wanted to give us all three since we do 3 episodes a day.
Hat trick, right? He sent us 2, and then I get this message the other day that just said, "Hey guys, you do 3 at a time. I'm going to send you a 3rd one." Buddy, you didn't have to do that. That was so kind of you to believe in our little show and keep it going.
Right, and you may know us better than we do because those first 2 soaps you sent were amazing.
Unreal.
Right?
And we are fans of Night Watch. We've got the dew going on. That was one of our very first mentholated soaps.
Yes.
It's awesome. And Cowboy and IGY6 is just one of the most beautiful, comforting scents that I know. And I love that I saw an interview with the artisan, and they were talking about how they still make these in the crock pots in their kitchen. And
Literally
I love
homemade.
that. I love that. And they're so good. Well, let's meet the show. All right, so there was once where I was on the Disney cruise ship, and the captain woke us up in the middle of the night, which is never a good thing if you're on a cruise ship, except for this one. And what he said was, he said, folks, this is a little bit of a rare opportunity. We have been given a different path to take around the island of Cuba, and we are getting remarkably close. You can see the cars, you can see the headlights.
Wow.
So if you've ever wanted to see what Cuba looks like, come on up on deck, and we'll play some music, and you can kind of see it.
How cool.
And it was, you're kind of in the middle of the Bermuda Triangle. It's a little bit scary to be out there at 2 a.m. It was a Halloween cruise.
Oh.
But y'all, it was really cool to be like that close to a
like
place
a
that's
bird's-eye
always
view.
a little bit mythological, like you're not supposed to go there, right? But what happens there? It's all 57 Chevys, and everybody gets free healthcare. It's just like there's these legends about Cuba,
and you can see it right there.
Right. So I'm so excited to experience this. So what's it say from the sales page?
Speaking of Cuba, in Old World Cuba, it's said that the Havana night air was filled with the smell of handmade, freshly rolled Cubans and cafe.
Now, I'm assuming they mean Cuban cigars, not actual Cubans, but who knows? Maybe.
Do we keep reading, though? This might be
Oh,
the
you're
way.
right. These are set notes. And
I think
I
we'll
want to
stop
look,
there.
because those look amazing already. I saw 2 accidentally. Woo! I'm so excited because we have a couple of Miami-inspired scents, and I love them. So who knows what mysteries and wonders might be hiding under this label.
This is kind of fun to take an escape on an adventure to
Yes, I love it. Let's go to Cuba.
Let's see. I pre-cut the tape to make sure this was the correct box. But that's all.
Let's see. I see it. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't mean to alarm you, but we have a
sticker! We have a sticker! Clearly, Crystal didn't pack this
there's
one.
no note.
But you got stars. You got little stars. It is the right one.
There's no crystal note.
Is
That means she wasn't working that day.
No. It's okay. She's allowed to have days off. It's okay, Crystal. Look at this.
Yeah, look at that, y'all. Wow, look at the color on the car.
It looks like it actually has neon. Like, how do you make... Okay, I should take it out of the plastic.
Whoa. I've only seen it on, like, computer screens. This is beautiful.
Oh, and I forget they do the side label on there.
You're right, it is, like, holographic.
It looks like it's lit
The
up.
neon, like, is lighting up in the lights. Can you guys see that? Does that work?
I don't know, but to us, we're clearly enjoying it. And then they do have their little side ones, so we know who's in the tub here.
Oh, I love the feeling of these in your hand for some reason.
Right?
These
They
little
really,
tubs, I love
they just make it for a good day, don't they?
Oh, all right. I might need to know what this smells like. Let's have our first impression. You know, Joel just got done starring in Guys and Dolls, and there's a whole section of that takes place in Cuba.
Oh,
right?
see? Fun.
Ah, so who knows? All right.
What is it going to
Sin.
say?
Where am I going to go?
Long whiff, everyone. Stay, hold tight. Is it what we were expecting?
Well, my brain's going to need a little time to make sense of this.
Oh.
This is a wide world.
Is it? Is it
Yeah.
like, do you get the Cubans in there?
Oh, I bring you glad tidings. I thought this might be like a drink or like a cigar. Y'all,
Is it party?
this is a world of things. Hold on a second.
Oh, I don't get my turn yet. We need to keep going. Hold on. Yeah? His brain broke.
Beautiful. Beautifully clean.
Oh, interesting.
Beautifully clean while incorporating the tobacco.
Okay.
While incorporating some of that other stuff.
It said cafe. Is it like a daytime?
Yes, I'm glad you reminded me. Because the very first thing I got, and I don't know what it is, but it was gourmandy.
Oh,
it was gourmandy.
interesting.
So the picture I got was being at a little table at a little cafe in Cuba in the sun.
Okay.
There's a
Warm
drink,
day.
but it's a morning drink. It's
All
a
right.
coffee. And I think I did see coffee in the set notes.
Okay.
It's a coffee.
Okay.
It's a bright, clear Cuban morning with some flowers in the air, y'all. So save the mojito stuff, save the tobacco smoke
okay.
for later at night. This is a Havana morning. And
so
boy,
funny.
do I love this. Okay, take that in. A little bit of chocolate even? Look at the background, a little chocolate? Are you kidding me? Okay,
So
wait,
more
wait.
richer kind of sense. But
That-
clean.
That's a great word. Yes.
I know it says nights here, but now you've got me intrigued by this cafe.
You're right. So there's a little bit of dichotomy here because I'm smelling this as a bright, optimistic Cuban morning. Because you know when you're on vacation, breakfast is one of the most fun parts because
Yeah.
you've got a super fun day ahead and you get to explore a new little breakfast place, right?
Right.
That for me is what this encapsulates. This is a bright, optimistic Cuban morning.
Interesting.
Okay, take it.
I know
Take it.
that some like places that they have, it's very mid-afternoon, like you get your espresso.
The golden hour? No.
Like my family in Spain, that was very big. Like you have your siesta and then you have your espresso before you do the whole dinner thing.
Right.
So there is coffee. Like for America, it's much more that morning thing.
Yeah,
but I'm
for
curious.
me, this is Miami nights the next morning. That's what this is.
Oh, maybe you stayed out all night.
Well, just there's a joyous factor to it.
I'm with
And
ya.
where a nighttime scent has for me more of an adventurous factor to it.
I'm with you.
This is more celebrating the joyous factor. So for me, it's a little bit more looking forward to a really fun day exploring.
All right.
It's a morning
So
getting
the party
caffeinated
hasn't
scent.
started yet.
Right.
Okay.
But I feel super fun and grateful to be where I am, much like on vacation.
Oh.
You're somewhere away from home, but you're somewhere just surrounded by people that are really hospitable and beautiful food and beautiful flowers, and that's what I get.
All right. I haven't even whiffed it yet, but I feel like I've got a wonderful picture going.
Okay, so take this in. Take
Okay,
this in.
okay. Oh, yeah.
What do you think? What do you think? Are you with me in the morning? Where you at?
You're right. It's very clean. And I think I do get a little hint of like a chocolatey
Right.
something.
You get something, a little bit of the coffee, I think I saw in the scent notes,
Yes.
and a little bit of like a rich, sweeter coffee. So
Rich
it
is a-
borders
that's
on
definitely a good
chocolate,
word.
right? And then what else? Because that's not what defines it. It's
but
not dark.
It's fun because we don't have something like this in
Oh,
our den yet.
no,
we
not at
don't
all.
have. I know there are scents that have more of the coffee vibes, but we don't have much. And I get like a creamy coffee. I don't get that raw coffee bean.
Right.
I get a little more creamy, a little more, yeah.
And let's be clear, the coffee's only about 20% in the
No,
background
no.
for me. What I'm greeted with is like a super clean place. You can almost tell that it's recently been cleaned. I
But
don't know how.
I do get that the tobacco and the coffee blend amazingly
Yes.
well. I wasn't expecting that.
Yes,
But there's
gorgeous.
similar type of scents, in
Right.
that category. And
Right.
that's why I think the chocolate is fitting in there well, too. I don't even know if it's there, but my brain is filling in the blanks with that.
Because it's chocolate, it's friendly. It's not your patchouli that's going to be a little more bracing and a little bit more dark. No, chocolate is a welcoming gourmand. Always.
I'm
when you got a
curious what
Hershey bar.
happens when we lather, but I really am trying to figure out if I can decide if it's a nighttime or if it is more morning.
I'm planting my flag at about 9:30 a.m. That's where I'm putting this.
Oh, see, and I'm almost like at like right after the heat of the day is starting to wear off a little.
Oh.
I don't think I'm nighttime yet, but I think it's more like late afternoon.
Whoa. All right. Well, we might have to have an arm wrestling competition to see who wins this one.
It could change when we lather. I could be very wrong and then totally change my mind.
Yeah, no, there's something in the creaminess. There's
Yes,
something.
I
almost just
get it.
a little bit of a breakfast cereal vibe to that. I don't know how, but just everything beautiful
More
and
the
charming.
latte kind of side.
And just something hospitable.
Yeah, I get that.
You know, I mean, it's one thing to be away from home and to be where they don't know anything about you and they don't want to. I've been to those places. That's one feeling. But it's another feeling to be somewhere where like everybody's kind of grateful that you're there. Right. And everybody kind of wants to take you in and show you around and they're proud of their town, right? Like the cab driver in Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. He's proud of his town, right? It's a rare thing nowadays. Yeah.
It's true.
Wow. Now, the big question. What ties this to Havana? Are you getting? Because I do get a little bit of a Cuban vibe, but I have no idea how. Maybe it is all the tobacco.
It could be. And it's clean, but it almost feels like it's happening with stuff that's outside. Like, I don't know if that's like a tree or a floral or a something, but I do feel like I'm sitting in an outdoor cafe. I'm not inside. There is something that I can tell I'm somewhere new. I do get what you're saying. Like, it does feel welcome. It does feel warm, like not temperature, maybe a little, but more like that cozy, warm feeling.
Right. And I love that Cuba can be equally defined by the coffee and chocolate as it can with the rum. So what I love is that it's all brought into this. It's undeniable that coffee's a morning smell, right? You don't want to fire up an espresso at midnight, but hold on. This might cover all bases. This might be Havana morning and a Havana night.
Right, because you hear stories of partying all night and like that kind of a vibe. But they would probably have coffee to get through all of the fun partying. You know?
Wow. If this was a Havana cafe barbershop, would I be wrong to say that? Like a cafe on one side, a barbershop on the other? I mean, you don't want to get hair in your food.
And maybe some a little bartending and dancing at night. Like, it's a very versatile place here.
There you go.
There's fun that's had in all times of day.
Right. Maybe the patio where you're sitting is in between a barbershop, a beautiful cafe, and then a little cantina, right? There you go.
I'll be with you.
I'll put my flag in that. And then it works for morning and night.
All
if
the
you
things
do that.
are covered.
Well, now that we have figured it out completely, why don't we look at the set notes and see what they had in mind? Just a beautiful pour. And Sean, buddy, home run. Boy, you know what kind of stuff we like. Wow.
This is our Prism Bowl from TRC.
Yeah, it's a 3D printed custom lather bowl from Jason at TRC, and it's awesome. Perfect shape.
We're using our sterling brush, and the smaller ones in these seem to really enjoy each other when they're lathering.
Yeah, Shave Dad Jerry Plessy might remind you at the beginning of your shave journey, grab a smaller shave brush so you can really see what's going on in your shave bowl. All right, here we go. Now, when we shave in real life, we use the sink and some hot water, but here on the show, for purposes of expediency,
keeping our piano safe and such things here.
All right, here we go. All right, so scent notes from the creators at Night Watch. You ready?
Let's see.
We're looking at tobacco.
Okay, we had that. This one fixes what I was stuck.
Oh. Not what I was expecting, but it makes perfect sense to me. Okay, ready, folks? Sit down. Cashmere. So, yeah, tobacco, but think about that. Think about the picture that paints.
Right.
A beautiful Cuban cigar with a cashmere sweater.
Oh, for sure.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
But that's what does it. That's what makes it a Havana night, maybe, right? And then woods. Now, I've been close to Cuba. I saw cars.
Right.
I saw a beach.
That counts.
I did not see woods. But that doesn't mean they're not there. And you know how wood always smells really good when it's a little bit antique, like when you're in an older house or when you're holding something that's 150 years old. It's made of wood. It has
a different character.
There's just sort of a smell version of a patina that the wood has. Definitely. And that's sort of what this has, of like something that's been built of a beautiful cedar, but that also has some age to it.
And it's sat in the sun. It's been, it had been in the elements a little bit.
So this is not a recently remodeled cafe. This is a cafe with character.
It's been painted a few times. It's gone through the family.
100%.
Can you pass me some?
And then look at this. We were kind of speculating on this.
Yeah, but it's straight
cream.
It's listed there.
Cream.
That's why I was thinking like a latte, because I was thinking the coffee with the cream.
Wow. And then, wait a minute.
But they haven't even listed coffee yet.
Above. Wait. There it is. There it is. Cuban cafe. So that's the coffee.
Right. So, but you're right. At the top, we didn't finish reading because I paused, so we didn't read anything.
Right. Okay. So we are very pleased with this blend of coffee, cashmere, tobacco, woods, and a touch of sweetness.
And that it is a little maybe tonka or vanilla or something. Maybe as part of the cream.
Love
I
that.
wonder.
And I love that they list cream before the coffee, because it is. It is. Have you ever had one of those coffees that's like got sweetened condensed milk in it? It's like one of those flavors. It's just this, and that's maybe a little bit of where that touch of sweetness comes in. It's in the creaminess of it. Right?
Okay, so now that you've read that list, take a whiff of the puck here.
Oh man. Okay.
And we'll do a little comparative.
Wow. There's a last little edge of mystery in this that I'm not really placing.
Cafe can be,
That's true. But there's something else kind of magical
if
in
they've
this
been
that
to a
I sort of
Havana.
recognize, but it's not listed there.
Okay, now see, with this leather.
Y'all,
we don't talk about leather.
Talk about
but
yogurt as the ultimate
ay.
goal. Are you kidding me? This is as yogurty as you get. And can you feel a little resistance back to your brush in the bowl? Yeah. See, when your lather's got a little too much water in it, I think it still feels like you're stirring sudsy
like
water.
Sloshy,
right? But
if that makes sense.
This literally feels like I'm trying to move yogurt around in this little bowl. Ooh, and it's trying to escape. Yep. Unbelievable.
All right, so take your whiff. See what you think. Things happen?
It just made it a little realer.
Okay.
It just like balanced it out, made it a little bit drier, and made those scents just a little bit more balanced in the blend. Love it. Softened up a little. See, the intensity goes maybe 3.5 to a 3 as you're going in there. But look, this is just so beautiful. I just want to put it on my face and see how it's got an iridescent factor. See how it's got like a shininess to it in the light.
It does smell like I'm somewhere I haven't been before.
Right.
I now in there it kind of lightened a little. So maybe it's more the late afternoon kind of vibe. I don't know. We still aren't sure.
And I love from that interview they were talking about how they really like the smells of their shaving soap because their kitchen is going to smell like that for days.
Oh, they
right?
better
when
like
they make
it.
a giant batch of it. So it makes perfect sense to me. I would love it if my house smelled like this for a week.
Oh, and I don't know what time of year I would bust this out. Like, I'm really not. I feel like this is an all year kind of a sense.
Oh, right. Like, does chocolate have a season? Are you kidding me? No, I think this could be any time. And I think that's what makes it a morning for me. Is because, afternoons, you kind of know what season you're in. But when the sun comes up, who knows? It's all a little chilly. It's all right. So I don't know. I think this is still
and it's fun because it's super different from the other ones we have from Night Watch.
Right. And, I think the reason I say it's morning is because it has an optimism to it for me. It has a hopefulness to it.
It does.
That you feel more in the morning.
The day ahead, it has something coming.
Yeah.
You're like,
Nothing in this is like tiring. I mean, it's super relaxing. But y'all, this is a morning scent for me. I'm
with
put my flag in this.
I don't know if we can, but we should try to take it a little deeper, a little later in the evening.
I know exactly how to take this deeper. 90 miles south of Miami, in fact.
I think Sean is kind of understanding where we need to fill in the gaps of our schedule here. So thank you, sir. This is part of the thing.
In the creaminess of this, it doesn't smell the same, but there is a quality to IGY6 if you have that one and you kind of know what that beautiful, calming creaminess is. I get a tiny little hint of that personality in this as well. And I like that because I love to kind of figure out the fingerprint of the artisan. Like, what do you, like when I smell this and I know it's Night Watch, why do I know it's Night Watch? Because there is that, I don't know how to describe it, but there is that delightful, creamy calmness that they have. Maybe even the dew has it.
It might, but maybe the menthol just threw us.
I don't know.
So, okay, after smelling this and going, can you tell if this is more masculine or feminine?
Oh!
Or is it just the place and the adventure of it?
You know what my brain just showed me? It's super masculine, but it's masculine in a place. So it's not going to be like you're in an Armani suit at a business meeting type of masculine. In fact, you know what my brain just showed me? When at the very end of Silence of the Lambs, when Hannibal Lecter's in that phenomenal disguise, right? He's going after the guy from the jail, right? And his disguise is a linen suit that perfectly like blends in with the little Havana-esque beachy. In fact, I think it is.
Is it? It might be.
So, right. And it's meant to just blend in so that he disappears. But because it's designed to do that, it looks so dapper and worn in and distinguished. And I know you're taking a mass murdering character, but he's an interesting guy in cool ways. I love when Jodie Foster says he would consider that rude.
Right? Like, he
it's
has
just
a personality.
That, because he looks calm and put together and, like I said, a white linen suit and ready to just sit back on a beach chair and watch the sun go down over the ocean.
Like, lay back with the hat over his face and just take a little siesta.
Right. So not masculine in the way that you're like at the carnival and you're hitting the hammer on that thing to try to make the bell ring. No, but it's more just like a calm, maybe gentleman in his 50s or 60s,
but I get
right? With some age and wisdom behind him, right?
And there's no, I don't want to say retired, but there's no,
No.
rush to the agenda.
That's what it is, right?
There
It's
is that
right.
just chillax, like, this is my day. I'm having my coffee, then I'm going to go have my drink or my cigar.
And you know those kind of
what it
people
is.
that have the kind of inner peace where they can just sit and watch a sunset? There's some people that are a little bit too nervous for that, but some
Right?
people can just literally,
That's
just
what
like,
they're meant to
I
do.
just want to sit here and listen to the birds and watch the sun slowly go down. So maybe that is. Maybe it's a combination of the day
Right?
and the night for me. But wow, and I know we've been working on it for the last 10 minutes, but this lather
That
is
lather
unbelievable. There should be a Hall of Fame for lathers.
Sometimes it just happens when we're talking away. It just, that lather just kind of keeps coming away.
Cedar,
Yeah.
slow cedar.
It
in the
said
lather?
wood. I knew it's a lighter wood. It's definitely not like a
Right.
darker
Right.
wood. Although that would blend well with the coffee and the cashmere, now that we know. And tobacco.
Right. So it's pretty simple. All you have to do is be a notorious gambler in New York City and be in love with a girl named Sarah from a Save a Soul mission. And she's going to invite you out for the evening, but just to dress and impress. You're going to take her down to Miami and see the Hot Box Girls perform. And guess what, guys and dolls? You just got your own. So head over to nightwatchsoapco.com to find this and a wide range of other cool stuff. Well, I've had my shave, y'all, with Havana Nights. Talk about a transportive soap. And I will still keep my flag in this. I think this for me smells like a Cuban morning. I'm at a beautiful little Cabana cafe with some cafe and chocolate, and everything about my day is going to be amazing. And I can feel the sun on my face. I can feel the sand between my toes. That's where this takes me. And I can just smell the earth around me. I just love this scent. And the lather, y'all, it's amazing. It's thick. It's sticky. It stays right where I put it. It's not crazy thirsty, and I love that because it knows what I'm going to do with it on my face. The razor is unafraid of it, and that blade feels good as it scrapes down and gets all that hair off. So, y'all, Night Watch, thank you. We are giant fans, and we will be back. Right, welcome to Messages. So this is a picture of us with Lainey when she was a baby, and we realized it'd be super fun for our Friends Till the End episode from Sterling Soap, a soap to honor their pets. We should ask all of our viewers in the Barbershop Duet family to send us a picture of you with your beloved pets, and we're going to feature them on our Easter episode. So send those to We Sent You at thebarbershopduet.com, and we might even pick a winner and send you out something fun for doing it. So we hope we'll get those in
Can't
our
wait to see
email.
them.
It just smells fun.
It does.
It just
And I
smells
really
fun.
enjoy, like, this is our first one that does have that really coffee-esque vibe
Yeah,
hidden in there.
right.
We don't have that yet so
Not
far.
like coffee forward. Just like, you know how when you're in a place and you're excited because you can smell there is a little coffee on the breeze?
Right, yeah.
That's what this does.
It totally is. And it just adds that little pep in your step or smile on
Right.
your face. Like, we don't have one in our den like this. So
No.
Sean must have known we needed to add this because clearly it should be one that we had.
And what's cool for me is, yes, I totally get the Havana connection, but for me, this just encapsulates more of the smell of being on vacation,
does.
no matter where you
That
are.
kind of zen, relaxed, unplugged,
I don't
just
know how to
enjoying the
describe it,
moment.
but this so brings me back to those first and second mornings on a week-long vacation and how it made me feel and how it made me feel
It just
excited.
makes time feel different.
Right.
You know, like when you're on vacation, it's a different experience to pause and just enjoy time.
This looks like something the founding fathers should put on their head. Are you kidding me?
They
Look
just
at this.
might. Oh, thank you so much, Sean, for sending this our way. We are
buddy,
super
we're so
grateful.
to you for helping keep our little show going and for sending us soaps that you like to see if we'd like them too.
Yeah, every time we see him in the den, we can just think of you and be like, oh, that's from our buddy
It
Sean.
does. It makes them extra special because we keep super track of where they come from. And yeah, the ones from our friends do have a little special light about them.
It's just kind of like a hug in a tub somehow. We just know it's from you.
Hug in a tub. There's the t-shirt.
There you go.
Love that.
Don't forget your next appointment with the Barbershop Duet.
Oh, you'll smell better just watching this.